Hey guys, as a real estate broker, we know we should be recruiting every day, but sometimes we get caught up in a little mental trap. I want to talk to you about that trap today. And that's the idea of being maybe too assertive, too aggressive when it comes to your contact schedule with people you're trying to recruit. So there's a right way and a wrong way to recruit. So the right way is by creating relationships and building value in your conversations and really creating kind of a friendship with agents out there in the marketplace. So when you're doing that and you're doing that effectively, it's going to be a situation where it's not going to feel salesy for you to be making calls and sending texts and sending emails to folks. It's just going to feel natural because you've created a relationship. The wrong way to do this is by sending cold texts, cold emails, cold voicemails over and over and over again without getting any kind of penetration. Then you start to hit a brick wall and people just completely shut down and ice over and you'll never break through. So what you got to do is start from a position of what I call no recruiting, which is don't start with a recruiting message because that's not the right approach. You're trying to build a relationship with somebody. The worst thing you can do is try to sell too early. And we've all experienced that, right? You've walked onto a car lot or into a furniture store and the salesperson just is like on top of you and they're just trying to sell. What do? You immediately back up. Like you literally want to run out the door. And we can fall into that same trap as recruiters by being overly aggressive in our recruiting strategy, our recruiting style. So I want you to stop doing that. And I want you to think of it and put yourself on the other side of this recruiting fence. Put yourself in the agent's position and just think, what would happen if somebody came and just complimented me about my business model? They just said, hey, you know what, Jim, I really like the way you negotiate, man. I know you did a deal with Bob in the office. I know it was a tough one, but you guys got through it. I'm just really impressed. That's all I want to say to you. Good job. Thanks. Appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you and your professionalism. Now, how's he going to feel about that? He's going to be like, you know what? I like Jim. I think Jim is a guy I could talk to. Jim is a cool cat, man. I like this guy. Well, hey, you know what? I just want to say, I was going through social media this morning. I saw you got like 6,000 followers now, bro. Congrats. I'm impressed, man. I'm struggling to get past 3. Good job, man. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing something right. Fantastic work. I don't have to have every single conversation I have with somebody being a recruiting message. The first thing I got to do is break the ice, melt that, that ice down, get myself to a position where I can then eventually get into a conversation. And then it's okay to be what I call professionally persistent in a way that is more relationship based. And that's something we cover in depth in our coaching, and something that we really dive deep into is having a follow-up process that is really engaging and that's really personalized to that specific agent. So guys, if you want to join us and really get involved in our recruiting coaching, you should sign up and get into a discovery call with me. I'd love to learn about what you're doing with your company, what your goals are for the next 12 months. It'll be me talking to you, not someone else. There's not a team of other brokers. It's me. So you'll be talking to me. And we can just explore what's going on with your company. I can share with you what we're doing with recruiting and how we help people really start to unleash their true talents in recruiting and really start to build their companies quickly. So love to see you over there. Sign up for the discovery call and love to talk to you. Have a great day. Good selling.